Good day, my name is Bluesuit and today we'll be covering my review of the indie story-driven sci-fi comic book inspired investigative puzzle adventure game known as Beyond a Steel Sky. Beyond a Steel Sky takes place in a utopian alternate reality version of Australia in Union City. Every aspect of daily human life is monitored and controlled by the city's leaders called the Council. The clothes you wear, the food you eat, and how you spend your free time are closely monitored and used to dictate your social status by means of QDOS, a point-based system that decides what class of human you really are. And in true Orwellian fashion, everyone living in Union City loves life and couldn't be happier, mostly because unhappiness is tantamount to social suicide. Enter Robert Foster. Plucked from a Fallout game to dive into this cyberpunk metropolis, Foster isn't a Union City citizen. He hails from the Gap. Not to be confused with the popular clothing chain, Gaplanders live outside the Union City walls and live more dangerous and less privileged lives. The game's great opening sequence details the death of his friend and the kidnapping of a boy from his village. Swearing to track down the mysterious kidnappers, Foster is drawn back into the city that he swore to never return. The crowning achievement of Beyond a Steel Sky is the story. Every bit of dialogue, from the fantastic villains to the museum's curator bot, is expertly crafted and phenomenally voice acted right from the beginning of the game. There are near infinite lines of dialogue in this game, and even the ones you overhear are intriguing and fun to listen to. I initially just wanted to speed through to where the story really ramps up, but I found the more I took my time and exhausted everyone's dialogue options, the more I really enjoyed it. The world that's been crafted and the people in it are not here just to look pretty, and I really felt like I was witnessing a master of writing at work. In Beyond a Steel Sky, you're really only ever doing two things: listening to what the characters have to say, and solving these logic-based puzzles. In the game's introductory stage, you're trying to get into Union City. At this point, you're given a U-chip, a classic Black Mirror-esque implant that monitors your health, your every action, and gives you access to Union City's various services. And you're also given a hacking device. I had such high hopes for the hacking device. It's a system that allows you to swap various AI protocols and machinery around the game's world. For example, you can swap the flush and bidet buttons on a toilet. You press the bidet button and the toilet flushes, vice versa. What's great is that you can also swap these protocols between machines. So when you flush the toilet, the shower turns on. It's a great system that should allow you to solve puzzles in multiple ways, but the disappointing part is that it does not. As the puzzles get more and more complicated, it just devolves into flipping every switch and every combination until the story progresses. To be fair, many of Beyond's puzzles are pretty logical, and there's even a hint system in place that keeps things vague enough so that you still feel like you've figured it out on your own, but it adds a lot of tediousness to a game that's already a slow burn. And there were several segments that I really had to push myself to soldier on through. Performance-wise, Beyond a Steel Sky on PC obviously far outperforms its prior release on Apple Arcade. Everything is crisp and sharp, and I haven't experienced any crashes or game-breaking bugs. There are, however, an alarming number of visual and audio bugs still present. NPCs seem to always walk right through you when you're talking to someone. Foster's duster jacket is constantly clipping through his legs and everything around him. The camera gets all jittery when you're trying to move it while running. And very often the camera will be stuck behind a wall or object when you're in a conversation. It's not game breaking, but it definitely undermines a lot of the immersion in the great game world that's been built. Additionally, while not being a bug, Foster's movement is just atrocious. For one, his run is laughably slow. You're constantly running back and forth trying different solutions to these puzzles, and it really takes so long to get anywhere. And two, he can't jump, and he gets stuck on every twig and branch in his path. Right now you can pick up Beyond a Steel Sky for $35 on Steam, but I don't think the game's value ever comes anywhere near that. The biggest problem with it is that it's such a linear title, not only in story but also in gameplay. However, even though it's only around 10 to 12 hours, it does have one of the best stories that I've played in a while, not only in its content but also its pacing and delivery. So I'm valuing Beyond a Steel Sky right at $16, and I recommend it to anyone who enjoys deep, story-driven puzzle games. I hope you enjoyed this review of Beyond a Steel Sky. Come see me on Twitch where you can watch our reviews in progress 5 nights a week. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what you thought about it. Until next time, Peace!